sun, sea and all for a steal. It can only mean one thing.
We're in Benidorm! Oh, love it. Of course we love it.
No matter who we are, we can't get enough of Benidorm.
And we're middle to upper class, aren't we?
Yeah. We're talking about that.
La-di-da.
Yes.
The reality of living the dream is hard work.
Chicken.
I don't do it for money, so it must be for love.
Although surviving in the sun can be a struggle.
Just cheeky.
Perfect, good job.
For many of us, it's worth its weight in gold.
How lucky are we?
Very lucky.
And that's why there will always be...
Cheap as chips.
Cheap as chips.
Caring.
Party animal.
Our best friend.
otherwise known as bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Coming up, a booking for their Greece show is the one Chris and Claire want.
Failure is not an option.
Sam and Rich take a gamble on their garden centre.
That'll take me 10 minutes.
We need to start paying the rent, so we need to start earning.
And you're off your trolley if you think Ant will reveal the destination of his magical mystery tour.
Where are we going on this mystery tour?
I'm not telling you, it's a mystery.
Away from the bustle of Benidorm, you can find 53-year-old Yorkshire lass Sam Mayfield.
Oh, I'd love a bag. I'm from Barnsley, so I think it comes in the blood. This is an old water tank. We just had this crazy idea to dig a massive hole, plonk it in the ground, and have a swimming pool.
She lives up in the hills.
That view is priceless.
Just a 10-minute drive from Benidorm with husband Rich.
Okay, so this is the mud house that we built ourselves, that we've lived in now for about 6 years. And I think everything in the house is second-hand, apart from the beams that we had to buy from Germany to build the house.
Sam and Rich both moved to Spain in 2000 and met each other the following year.
It was our wedding anniversary last week, and I'm not going to swear, but it was how the bleep have we managed to stay together for this long. So, challenging, but then I also said that nothing worth having is easy, so you've got to work at it. So we
Work at it.
definitely work at it.
A lot.
A lot.
They also work hard growing their own veg, buying everything second-hand and have solar panels for power.
A cloudy day is a problem, so if we have 3 cloudy days in the winter, then we might not be able to use the coffee machine. Bathroom through here.
Something they can always use is the compostable loo.
Inside the loo is a bucket, and then at the side of the loo is a container to hold the sawdust, and then when you've gone to the loo, you just take the sawdust and pop it inside. And there's really no odour, and it's Richard's job. Richard then takes the bucket out when it's full, which is usually once a week.
Ooh, look at you, Rich. Compostable loos are light years away from the life Sam lived back in the UK, where she ran a successful IT company.
We worked our backsides off, really, just all hours that were there, because it was IT and it was looking after hospitals. We needed to be on call all the time. And I didn't see my children grow up. And when I remember Dan, my eldest, I think at 7 years old, he said, "We never see you, Mummy." And I think that just struck a chord. And I thought, yeah, he's right, actually. I was, going to work when he was asleep, coming home when he was asleep. Weekends were just the same. There wasn't much difference at the weekend. I thought, I've got to change this life.
And she certainly did. She and the kids came to Spain, and 20 years on, Sam and Rich are living the good life together.
We come back up here and we have the peace and the quiet and
And the view.
the view.
And the animals.
And we wouldn't swap it. I wouldn't swap it.
To help cover costs, they run a guest house, but she's also just taken on a new business. She signed a lease on a run-down garden centre.
Oh, it has to work. No going back. We've signed a 3-year lease. So
3 years?
I know.
3 years?
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know that.
Me neither, Rich.
Oh, God, we've got so much to do.
Look at that one.
It needs a lot of work.
So, I have a really nice job for you.
Sam and Rich need to start paying the €400 a month to cover the rent soon.
No.
So the pressure's on to get it ready and open.
But we can't open to the public with a ceiling falling down, can we?
It's more like a jungle than a garden centre at the moment.
That'll take me 10 minutes.
Self-sufficient Sam has a budget of 0 to get the centre ship shape. And the reality of what she's taken on
Sad.
is sinking in.
Every time I come down, I think I'm all right, and then I look around and I get a little bit sick feeling in my stomach.
You can get lost in here.
I know.
There's a craze taking over the caravan parks of the Costa Blanca. The boys and girls that live here are feeling the burn.
Now, we've got the tennis racket, because McEnroe has nothing on me.
You cannot be serious, Jimmy. And down the road in Horadada is a health-conscious campsite.
Come on, get them off.
Where 37-year-old Aunt Pate teaches an exercise class most days.
You're supposed to go out full of energy, not knackered.
Keeping his platoon of pensioners fit in the pool.
I run a community club called Ants Fat Fighters.
Right arm, left leg.
The ladies join me and we just have a good dance for an hour in the water. It's wonderful.
Ant's classes are non-profit and his ladies
Feel and flip disc.
are much more than clients.
You can't do both legs at the same time, look, you'll die.
You know what? Gets everybody together and we all just go with it.
I never thought that some of my best friends would be 70 and 80 years of age. And it does prove to you that age is but a number, because we have the most beautiful time together.
Ant's running round planning another beautiful time for his ladies.
I come up with the Magic Mystery Tours a few years ago, and it's just a chance to get all the women together and take them somewhere different.
On and breathe. You're knackered now, aren't you?
This year's theme is water.
His aim is to cover the costs of the mystery coach trip
Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
and make a bit extra. But while he's hoping to make a few pounds,
Hello, love.
Hola, guapo.
today Ant's also making sure they're not dropping off.
So it's weigh-in today at Fat Club, so I come up here of a morning and get weighed in on the camp with Neelam.
Are we all okay? Yeah. Are you ready, darling?
I'm checking I've got nothing on me to add weight.
Have you had your safety wee?
I've had my safety wheel on my way down.
Safety first.
I actually moved to Spain 12 years ago. I only came for the 3-day holiday, and at the end of the holiday, stayed. What was my heaviest?
You're 11.
11.1. The reason I go to the Slimming Club in the summer is I really struggle to maintain my weight. So I can get to the end of the summer and I can be 9.5 stone, which for someone of my height and build really doesn't look nice to be that like scrawny dawn.
Time to find out.
Oh God, here we go. 11.2. We'll put a pound on. Oh, fabulous.
It's all right, isn't it?
Fabulous. See, I'm one of the rare ones. I come to put it on, not to lose it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very
No,
much.
thank
I'll
you,
keep my
darling.
bread up.
Between Ant and I, we're doing everything we can to keep the campers in shape. It's a really community feel.
As an added bonus, a couple of his ladies have signed up for the Magical Mystery Tour.
It'll be a fantastic day. He's just so good at organising all these things, and he's just full of energy, and I think all the women here would like to adopt him. Yes.
All his ladies know that he's making them a packed lunch to keep costs down. Other than that, it's all a mystery.
I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind, yeah? Ta-ra. My clients, other than knowing the theme is water and the little clues I've given them, have absolutely no idea where they're going and what I'm going to be doing to them. God help them.
For many of us, Benidorm is a home from home.
And it's heaven. So comfortable.
But to really live the dream in España, it's useful to learn a bit of the lingo.
I'm a typical Brit, I just don't know any Spanish.
Scotchio. Por favor.
Amigo paga la cuenta. And that is, my friend will pay the bill.
Very useful, Tom. So here are our bargain-loving tips in the sun to speak in Spanish. Let's start easy. Get to grips with your greetings.
Hola!
Hola.
Hola.
Hiya. And don't forget goodbyes.
Adios.
Adios.
See ya.
Mark. And when you're out for a bite to eat...
La cuenta, por favor.
Oh, look at you with your Spanish.
I know, dead impressive, eh, Carol? And of course, remember, manners cost nothing.
There you go, baby.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué pasa, guapo?
Hola, por favor.
Hola, amigo.
Happy days, our kid.
In Spanish?
Diez felices nuestro Nino.
Top of the class, Graham. While Happy Days is living the dream in the sun, some of us move to the sun permanently to make our dream happen.
I would end my days, I would croak on a stage telling a joke. Like Tommy Cooper did. That's how, yeah. Well, that's what I feel anyway. That's my dream. I want to be a singer, entertainer, comedian. I don't want to go back to the building game.
56-year-old builder Chris and girlfriend, 50-year-old Claire, moved to Benidorm to make their dream a reality.
I mean, in here, that's where all the magic happens, you know.
It should be in the bedroom, but... I've had a dream since I was 8 to sing professionally, and I've always wanted to retire here, but then I thought, if I don't try and come over here and do it, then I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life.
Right, I've got a bag. Now I need the mics, yeah?
And the receivers and the leads.
Chris and Claire both want to make it big as entertainers in Benidorm.
And a friend of ours gave us this little bottle of plonk and said, when you do your first gig, pop the cork on that and have a good night.
Although they share the same dream, Chris and Claire only met in Benidorm a year ago.
I met Chris at a karaoke bar and I'd only been over here a week. Here's your mic.
And we sang, Let Your Love Grow.
Oh, yeah, we sang Let Your Love Flow by the Bellamy Brothers.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yep.
And I always remember you looked me in the eye and I thought, actually, she's beautiful.
And they've been making sweet music together ever since.
There's that dust sheet. It's got to go back on the bed later.
But they can't live on music alone.
Breaking into the entertainment industry in Benidorm is ever so hard, but we're 3,000% determined to do it, aren't we?
They are. And they've been working on a show they think might be a smash.
Hey, Claire.
Yes, darling.
This gate is automatic, it's hydromatic, and it needs another bloody coat.
You missed a bit. They put together their own show based around the musical Grease.
I mean, we haven't been very successful yet, but we're working on the new act. Ooh,
boy, cute as can be.
You're dropping your paint there, look all over. It's going everywhere. It's nearly polished up now and ready, so when we go out with that now and push it, I can't see any problems, can you?
No, I'm very confident with the act that we've put together. I think it will be like the Beatles.
Blimey.
The Beatles?
That famous.
Summer sun. No, you got the words. Oh, I got the words wrong. That's the problem we have with this me and the bloody words. I need to write the words on the gate.
I heard John Lennon used to do the same.
We need bookings. Hotels, bars, caravan sites. We're ready now to grab bookings.
They've been contacting and visiting venues, but so far no one's taken a gamble on Grease.
You know what, Chris?
Yeah.
You're the one that I want.
I see what you did there, Claire.
I'm no spring chicken, you know, so I'm on the case to do something about it now, you know what I mean? Well, stick that in there if you can.
I never want to have any regrets. I want to make sure that I tried it. If I failed, at least I tried. And I didn't just give up.
Those in there.
He's hoping they get a gig soon and they can hang up their paintbrushes for good.
Right, that's everything?
Yeah.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
I'm happy with that. I think we made a good job of it.
Down the road in Horodada,
Anyone getting hungry?
Starving.
Starving?
Famished.
Oh, well, I'll get 7 up then.
Ant's invited some chums over for a good feed.
Nice big joint of beef. It's gorgeous. It's a group effort, really. So Roberta, one of my friends, she's done a joint of brisket beef. I do me nana's famous roast potatoes. David's bought the dessert. Denzi brings the wine, and everyone really brings something different. Oh, lovely, look at them. Good enough to eat.
With mouths watering.
Come on, you lot, grubs up.
You can't beat a taste of home.
That brisket's stunning.
Yes, isn't it?
€7-8 a joint, if that.
Thank you very much.
But after over a decade here, Ant's well and truly settled in Spain.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't believe that for me, Spain's still got its magic. And it has. And that magic comes from the sea. That magic comes from the sangria, from the air, from the people. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, and still yet I'm 99% of it unexplored, and very lucky to live here, I am. What are my spuds like?
Oh, gorgeous.
Like nannies?
Well worth taking the extra potato. Delicious.
They're amazing.
Good, aren't they?
Ant's planning on exploring Spain with the ladies from his Fat Fighters Club.
The more we eat, the more you earn.
The more you work, the more I feed you.
He's organised a magical mystery tour for them.
The best way to keep the costs down is for me to make the packed lunches myself. I'm going to be doing 3 different sandwiches, little bit of fruit, little bit of chocolate, and a couple of drinks and some snacks and bits in there.
Salud.
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
It's a perfect opportunity to get some free labour out of them as well. I'll work the fingers to the bones today getting this stuff ready for tomorrow's trip. When you're ready, come on through, love. Egg mayo surprise.
Ant's already shelled out €530 for the coach and the food.
And another 3 ready.
Bravo, muy bien, senora. That's the way to do it.
He's charging €20 per person, so he needs at least 27 people to turn up tomorrow to break even.
Look at these sandwiches, I tell you what. They're that classy. These are the likes that they'd have at the Ritz or on the Titanic.
Titanic? I'm sure they'll go down a treat. And it's time to find out. Oh, careful. Oh. But it looks like there might be more butties than bodies.
Hiya. Got 22 at the moment. There's about another 12 or 13 people to turn up.
Phew, plenty people, so Ant's covering his costs. But none of them have a clue where they're off to.
Where are we going on this mystery tour?
I'm not telling you, it's a mystery.
Dying to see where we're going, dying to know what we're going to do.
Something to do with water. I brought my coffee just in case.
Knowing Ant, it could be anything at all.
Oh, I don't want to go to a mud bath. I hope it's not that.
Sure there won't be mud baths, Elaine?
Tuna.
Go on, Ant, you can tell us where you're going.
We're going to be going to Cali Capitan, and we're also going to be going to the mud baths. Don't let them hear me though, they'll be murdered if they know where we're going.
Elaine won't be best pleased, but they're off.
So does anyone know where we're going today? Oh, fantastic, I don't know either, I've not got a bloody clue.
Just outside Benidorm.
Hello, birdie bird. Always a bit wobbly.
It's just not him, it's the floor.
Sam and Rich are starting to sort out the dilapidated garden centre they'd taken a gamble on.
I look too deeply because it would be overwhelming. If I was on my own, I would be overwhelmed. I wouldn't be able to do it.
But I'm guessing you've owned a garden centre before, haven't you?
No.
Have you?
I had a cactus.
No.
It's normal, isn't it, to just have a garden centre? Well, I don't have plants. I've never had plants. I kill plants.
Yeah, my fingers aren't green.
No, I know animals is one thing, but green things is another.
At home, the couple have a whole host of animals.
Come on, doggies.
Including a pack of dogs. Which means a lot of, well, go on, Sam.
I think I spend most of my life picking up dog poo. Yeah, so you're either feeding it in one end...
Or picking it up from the other. Or treading on it.
Oh, lovely. But not all the dogs they pick up for are pets.
We've been rescuing dogs for about 20 years now, so including these little munchkins, we've got 21 up here at the minute, which is more than we've ever had.
The newest arrivals are Honey
Smile.
and her pups.
This is the loudest litter we've ever had. Can we keep them?
No.
All of them?
No.
Even Domino?
No. I'll cry, I'll get upset when they go, but I just know that they're going to have amazing lives when they've left here, don't we? So now we need to find you a little nice home, don't we?
Looking after and rehoming their rescue dogs is a pricey business.
If there's any shortfall, we make it up ourselves, don't we?
I don't think the charity's covered much of it actually this year. I'm sure most of it's come from our pocket.
Which is where their new project comes in. They hope the garden centre will cover the costs of their charity.
I want to repeat more of that so that we've got display space for then hanging more of the baskets and things.
They need to cover the €400 a month rent. Everything they make after that will go to the dogs.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we just keep finding things.
As well as plants, they also have a shop.
There's everything in here, Sam, including an actual kitchen sink.
Price it up, Rich. The shop will sell donated items to help raise money for the pups.
And making sure that we get the best price that we can so that, you know, we get the rent paid and then we've got money left over to help the animals. That's the whole idea of this place.
They might be green when it comes to garden centres, but they need to get it open and earning.
But there's no door handle.
That's right, I found it. Found it.
We need to start paying the rent, so we need to start earning. Oh well. I think we've got a lot of work to do, Richard.
Better get cracking.
I know, better get started.
One of the biggest draws to Benidorm for us Brits is the weather.
Amazing, it's red hot. Absolutely red hot.
We came like milk bottles, they're going to act like lobsters.
Can't beat it. Wish we were here every week.
Me too. And Essex girl Jessie Brooke
Oh, put the bed on the balcony and it's just, oh, it's so lovely and peaceful, it really is.
doesn't even have to leave home.
Sun comes through, top up the tan and then off I pop to get ready for work. It's perfect.
Jessie used to live in Benidorm 5 years ago.
Reminds me of home. Special beans, can't beat them.
Oh, you can't. She's not long moved back.
So I was feeling, am I taking a step back in my life? Because I've already lived in Benidorm for 10 years. Another reservation was, it's quite a few years on, am I trying to relive my youth? Am I going through some kind of crisis or something?
But the move back wasn't an easy decision.
I fell in love. I was with my partner for 5 years. And then she decided that she couldn't make a career in Benidorm. So I thought, right, she wants to go back, let's do it.
But 6 months into their marriage in the UK, everything changed.
My wife just decided one day that it wasn't for her and she didn't want to be with me anymore. I was thinking, I've given up a lot to be here and it was just a really, really bad time. I phoned my mum one day and I explained to her and she said, when do you remember being really happy? And I said, when I lived in Benidorm. Hello. You look nice.
Speaking of her mum...
You look very cool in your leather jacket and your sunglasses, Mum. I am cool.
Jessie's carved out a career as a full-time DJ, doing gigs at Benny Beach bars.
How's work? Are you really busy? Going really well. I'm just working a lot.
Jessie works hard DJing 6 nights a week, and she has one of her biggest gigs of the year today.
Right, Mum, I'm going to have to go, talking of work.
Love you. Bye. Bye.
Best get your skates on. Oh, you have? Normally, Jessie's work is paid, but today she's donating her time for free. She's performing at Benidorm Pride.
And they're just about to open the gates and I'm just going to be here doing my job. Cheering people up, playing some nice music for when they arrive.
Benidorm Pride, now in its 10th year, is a celebration of the LGBT+ community in Benidorm. The festival usually brings together 15,000 folk from all over the world for the parade, party and its performances.
Let's go.
Jessie's on first, so she needs to get the crowd warmed up.
So hot! Oh.
Ouch. Time to get the party started.
Yeah!
Oh, it's a slow start, but Jessie's starting to pull a crowd in.
I just had the best time ever. Being the warm-up act, it's always, I wouldn't say the hardest. Is it the hardest? I don't know, just being there, letting people come in, you know. It's not the one where everybody's like, woo, screaming at the front for, but I'm just happy that I'm a part of it.
This is with Jessie Brooke. Give a round of applause.
Thank you. Woo. I did it.
It's a reminder the move back to Benidorm was the right one.
It took me 4 years to realise why I wasn't happy, and it's because my heart is here, and this is where I belong.
Back at the garden centre,
Wow, that looks brill. Is it all nice and secure?
Kind of.
Kind of. It's not going to fall and kill anybody then?
It won't fall and kill anybody because it's quite light.
OK.
well, that'll do then. Sam and Rich are up against it, with an army of volunteers that are rushing to get it ready, open and earning for their dog charity.
Time to move the bird.
It's opening in just 5 days.
You ready? I've got his bum.
But hopefully there'll be time to squeeze in a celebration today.
Today's my birthday, so it was an excuse actually to get a lot of my friends down to help with the talk of champagne and cake. So I think that's why I've got more helpers than I would have had normally. As long as his head is in the middle, then he's in the right place, isn't he? Good. So... Don't make me laugh anymore.
You all right there, Sam?
I fell in a bucket.
I've heard of the birthday bumps.
Right, stop laughing.
But not birthday buckets.
Will that go through there?
The garden centre is slowly coming together.
Makes me a bit emotional, actually, because it just looks so good. So happy.
But the charity shop is a dog's dinner.
So it doesn't look like it's organised, but actually it's organised chaos, and we know where everything is.
I believe you.
We're known as the crazies, aren't we?
You the crazy?
You're the crazy. Thank you, Gail.
It's time to celebrate the birthday girl.
Happy birthday, dear Sam.
I'm in my second life. My first life was posh car, high heels, normal house. This is not what I imagined at all. I know today's my birthday, but it's also a chance just to say thank you to everybody that's helped. I can't believe how much work has been done in such a short space of time.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy birthday.
And thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Here's hoping the celebrations continue when the garden centre opens. And it doesn't go to the dogs.
Welcome to Cala Capitan.
Ant's magical mystery tour has arrived at its first destination.
Come on then, you lot.
Over 30 of his ladies and a few gents
Excited?
from the campsite have come along for a grand day out.
There you go, sweetheart.
Starting at the beach, just like when Ant was a lad.
It's like having a good old-fashioned school day out. My nan and granddad, when we were kids, used to take us with the Labour Club to Morecambe, and we'd get on the bus and get a £5 each and a packed lunch, and it was lovely. Oh, it's lovely and warm. I've suffered with depression now for just over 20 years since I lost my nana. Are you seeing any fish? I had a breakdown just before Christmas. One of my lovely ladies died, and the funeral was on the day of my birthday, and unfortunately, the day after, I couldn't move.
Ant's ladies rallied round and cooked him meals.
They didn't have to do that. Sorry for whinging. I hate crying. They didn't have to do that. But we've lost people that were just so important. Thankfully, you know, I'm out the other side of it now, and the world's a lovely, beautiful, bright place again. Thank you so much. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
This part of Spain, specifically, it saved my life. I think I needed older people. I was craving my nana. I was craving the affection I was given from my nana. And now, in a week, I probably see 150 people who all consider themselves to be like my nan. There's no pips in there, Pat. You might have to take your teeth out to suck it. I don't look at my clients as clients. First of all, they're friends, and secondly, they're my guardian angels. When my life took the turns and went as drastically as wrong as things did, then people saved my life.
But there's no time to hang about.
You take two, you need it.
Next stop, the mud baths. Sorry, Elaine.
Oh, God!
Just to cool you down a bit.
It might have healing properties.
They say it's one of the healthiest places in the world, actually.
Oh, you've changed your tune, Elaine, but it don't half whiff.
I'd forgotten how bad the mud actually smelt until it touched my skin.
Oh, don't throw it at me! I'm a sensitive soul!
Oh, the smell. Oh, it was rancid.
Oh, don't splash me!
Despite the smell,
So did you all have a nice time?
they're all as happy as pigs in, well, you know.
Brilliant.
Was it?
Darling.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was wonderful. We had the best fun, crack, whatever. It really was a fun day.
You know, he just brought us all together today as a community. We're very lucky to have him.
And seeing his ladies happy
Was your food all right?
has made Ant's day.
I don't think anyone's going home today without a smile, and that makes me smile.
The best holiday ever.
Best 6-hour holiday you've ever had. Without them, my life would have been a very lonely place here the last few years, and I'm honoured. I'm honoured for the friendship and the love I'm given from every one of them. I really, really am. It's been really lovely. Cheers to you all.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Over at Chris and Claire's flat,
John Travolta, eat your heart out.
one of the bars Chris and Claire contacted has been in touch about their Grease show.
We've got some fantastic news that we've got a big show coming up in Benidorm in one of the top show bars. So we're really, really looking forward to that, aren't we?
Really excited.
Me too, Claire. I've got chills. They're multiplying.
I'm not a nervous person, but it is starting to get to me because I'm just unprepared.
Yeah,
With
but
these
you won't be.
trousers.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Chill.
It's their first professional booking.
It's a big night.
I've got a bit of a flappy butterfly going on.
Flappy butterfly.
They've come a long way
Look at that bad boy.
and given up a lot to try and make their dream come true.
Tonight changes our life, hopefully.
But just 6 weeks ago, after almost a year of rejections, Claire nearly gave up on her dream.
I just hit a brick wall everywhere I've gone. Nobody wants to give me a chance. I've left my daughter, who's my best friend, and my grandsons back home. And I thought, I'm not here to be a barmaid. I'm not here to be, you know, a 9 to 5. I came here to sing, and if I can't sing, why am I here?
With their first paid booking tonight, Claire's more determined than ever.
Lights off.
This is it.
This is it.
Good luck, baby. So hopefully it will be the start of our career in Benidorm.
Down at the show bar, the crowd is gathering for the cabaret night.
Hopefully from tonight, that should springboard us into getting work in Benidorm. Full on, shouldn't it?
Definitely.
Get ready, Benidorm.
Pumped.
Pumped. The jacket's ready, the boots are on.
We're going to do this, aren't we?
So,
Grease is the word.
It is Claire. The crowd is waiting.
good luck.
Good luck, darling.
Leave me alone.
You too. Don't forget your words.
Oh, great.
I've got my hands are so sticky.
And the first night nerves are kicking in. Good luck, guys.
Can I have everybody's attention, please?
They heard you in Leeds, Sam.
Never did need a microphone, did I?
It's finally the day of the grand opening of Sam and Rich's garden centre and charity shop.
Thank you for coming. Let's get this place open.
It will raise money for their dog charity. But they also need it to cover the €400 a month rent, and that's a lot of bargain plants. The pressure's on to get selling.
Hi, Sam. Morning.
But Sam
These three here, isn't it? Yes. They're really nice rocking chairs.
has her first customer.
So that's 35 in total, please.
They're off!
We've sold 2 porcelain cats and 3 chairs within the first 5 minutes. So we're already doing okay. We've made our first sale.
And there's another.
These 3, please, madam.
Oh, wow.
Linda, now retired,
$22.50.
knows firsthand how hard it is running a dog charity.
Just give me 25, Sam. That'll be fine.
I've been doing dog rescue for 30 years in England, and when I came to Spain, it wasn't my original plan, but it happened. And I can hopefully be of some help to Sam in the future.
You're a good egg, Linda.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
That's
thank
brilliant.
you.
Thank you
very much.
And folks are going potty for the plants.
I got some herbs for the kitchen and I got some nice plants that'll get much bigger, so lots of value for money.
It was only €7.50 and it's got a combination of about 6 different plants.
So yeah, beautiful.
I think what like yours looks better than mine.
Yeah.
Hands off, Julia.
Okay, 7. Yes.
Thank
you.
We've just had a fantastic time. So we're just going to start going into the tin and seeing how much money we've made.
No time like the present. And Sam's already put Linda to work.
I'll count the notes.
Easy one.
OK, so Sylvie, what's the grand total, please?
191.50.
Oh, that's not bad. So €200 of sales.
Yes.
But the main thing is people know to come back. Exactly. So that was the whole idea of today, really, is to just get the word out. Yes. So, yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad, it's brilliant.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers to you, Sam.
On their first day open, they've covered half of the first month's rent. Sam and Rich can get the garden centre growing. And back at home,
Feeding time, babies.
there's been a lot of growing too.
Yeah, 12 weeks ago, when they were teeny tiny. And now look at them.
Like real dogs.
I know, like real dogs.
The puppies that Sam and Rich rescued a few weeks ago are all grown up and off to their new homes soon.
When the puppies go, it's super sad and there's always tears, and I'll just be shedding 7 loads of tears this time, but I just know it's worth it.
And they need the room.
Puppy, puppy, puppies!
Another litter of puppies have been rescued, and this lot are VIPs.
Right, so we have Toya Wilcox and Ozzy Osbourne, Chrissy Hind, Bruce Springsteen, Freddie Mercury, and Winnie.
Mandela? At 26, Sam and Rich have more dogs than ever.
The garden centre's really helping with the dog rescue. Not only it allows us to raise funds, it actually raises the profile of the dog rescue. Come here. Yeah, it's just going from strength to strength. It's amazing.
The future's looking bright for Sam and Rich.
This is Ozzy, I think.
No, that's Chrissy Hind. You'll be happy to know we don't have space now to take in any more, especially now we took in little Daisy yesterday.
Yeah.
So I promise,
Until
cross my
tomorrow,
heart,
for at least 24 hours,
for 24 hours,
we won't get any more dogs.
I promise.
Right, okay. We're safe for 24 hours.
Make the most of it, Rich.
No, you're really boy.
Over at the cabaret bar,
Please give a big warm Sherwood 21 and 4. Your Greece tribute this evening.
it's time for Chris and Claire's first paid booking in Benidorm.
We want to take you back to 1978. Tonight has to work. There's no ifs or buts or maybes. It's got to work.
Failure is not an option.
They're feeling the pressure.
It's our first show we've done, so obviously we're a little bit nervous and we've got a few hiccups here and there.
Who wouldn't get the wobbles? It's a packed audience.
Boys, have I got any T-birds with me tonight? Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, tough crowd. Happy Days Graham, the entertainment manager from Benidorm's biggest campsite, is here.
Have I got any pink ladies here tonight?
I had a great time, and I think the audience had a great time, and that's all that matters.
And that's all that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for all your support. If all goes well, we may see you again sometime. Good night, God bless.
They've done their first paid gig, but will it be enough to bring in more bookings?
Yeah, we'll be all right.
What do you reckon, Graham?
You can see the chemistry between them. I think they do need to do a few more rehearsals and grow in confidence, and hopefully it'll be happy days.
Here's hoping. Happy days.
All right, guys, you want to come upstairs and have a chat?
But what does bar owner Jane think of the show?
What I would say to you is you just need to polish it a bit more banter, you know, with audience.
The audience, I really do think, yeah, the big numbers, they really got behind them.
Go and get some more venues. Let's have a look at you in a couple of months' time. And who knows, you know, Benidorm.
Yeah, that's
Here
good.
we come, yeah?
Yeah. We didn't get rebooked tonight, But we've had some very, very good feedback from the owner. We're going to make some adjustments in the show and watch this space because we're on the way up.
Right, guys, here's the good bit anyway. Here's your money. Which
give it
one?
to the boss.
Which one? I'll give it to the boss, yeah? Ah, there you go. There you go. How's that?
Although it might not have been exactly what they wanted to hear, Chris and Claire are more determined than ever.
I feel like tonight was the start of the dream, because we've done a big venue for our first gig. We didn't start very small, we went right to the top, and we got positive stuff back, and from that we can only get better.
And it's a dream they'll crack together.
We've got each other, we're working on the show, we're getting paid for what we do, you know. What more could you want? I mean, we are living the dream. We absolutely love what we're doing and we love each other, don't we?
Benidorm! Benidorm!
Together.
Sorry.
Lads, let's try that again, eh?
We love Benidorm!
Much better.
This is the life.
It is. So much so, a fair few of us make it our home.
I love this place.
But making it here can be hard work.
Ready? Perfecto.
Done it in one piece.
Sometimes it's a bumpy ride. But if you grab the bull by the horns,
we can do it.
And keep getting back in the saddle.
Give us a minute.
Take your time, Terry. You can build your dream life.
Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.
I'm just super pleased with what we've managed to achieve so far.
This is where my heart is. I love Benidorm.
And that's why there will always be
value.
Gorgeous.
Full English breakfast.
In the
orange.
Otherwise known as bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Coming up.
Here she is, the bag lady.
Wayne and Des hope their fundraiser doesn't fail.
I don't know, I hope it fills up a bit. I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Mike and Dell need their Motown show to save their soul bar.
Hopefully that will grab the customers in and come to our bar before they end up going somewhere else.
And we catch up with a certain Caravan queen.
Bringing the money. It's all about the money.
There's something in the air in Benidorm.
Cheers,
Cheers,
darling.
my darling. Love
Cheers.
you.
Love you.
It's love.
Had a good day?
Yeah, you. Love you.
I love you too.
And when it comes to romance,
Is that straight?
one woman is an expert.
Yeah? Yeah. I love a wedding. It's like everything. You come here and it's a happy job. That's got to come forward a bit.
For 48-year-old wedding planner Louise Bradley, her work is a labour of love.
Brides are always late. That's their prerogative, I guess.
She's been planning British people's perfect days since she moved to Spain 14 years ago.
This wedding is for 23 people in total. That's adults and children. They're hopefully will be here on time because we can't have any lateness today just because the weather. Thunderstorms are forecast. I think with every wedding there's always a pressure and it's on my shoulders that if it's not right, it's my fault. If there's a thunderstorm, they're going to get wet.
Nice day for a wet wedding. So, what's your plan B?
There's always got to be a plan B, and if there's no plan B, just pretend there's a plan B.
Belting plan B, Louise. Rain or shine, she does have some help.
I've got my daughter, Lacey, so she's learning the ropes because she's got to start earning a living. Has he picked her up?
Sí, vale, sí, vamos a estar ahí.
Lacey's the secretary, the Spanish secretary. So we know the bride's been picked up in the limo, so the bride's on the way.
As well as her daughter, 14-year-old Lacey, Louise has the help of her stepmom.
I don't pay her at all, it's caring the community. The galloping granny, Irene, my stepmother, she's 80 nearly, so she's 79, so I've still got her cracking the whip and tying them bows. She's a self-confessed the best bow tie in the Costa Blanca.
I think it's because I'm left-handed.
I think I'm getting there. But when she's here, I'm not allowed to touch the bows.
Hands off. Today, they're tied up making sure everything is perfect for Jenna and Stephen's castle wedding.
Have I got a groom anywhere? They're really nice. They're a young couple just desperate to get married. Very nice.
And the business of love keeps Louise very busy.
Some of your guests are coming, so do you want me to send them straight through or do you want to meet them there and send them through? When we first started the business and come to Spain, we said, oh, it'd be nice to do 1 or 2 a month. And now it's like 4 or 5 a week in the summer. So it's gone from a nice, steady, relaxing slow to like, where am I today? What part of the Costa Blanca am I in now?
You're just over an hour from Benidorm, Louise. Just outside San Miguel de Salinas.
Checking you all ready. Yeah. You nervous? You worried? Any
I'm
questions?
not worried that I've got to talk to this though.
The storms have held off so far. And here comes Jenna the bride. Oh, beautiful. But with the ceremony starting,
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
the hard work's only just begun for Louise.
Can't do it half-hearted. You've really, really got to put your mind to it and give it your all because it's their special day.
It could be the sun. It could be the prices. But when we're in Benidorm, us Brits always seem to be up for a beverage. Well, steady on, mate. Stop touching the sides.
Beer? Beat me to it.
$7.50 for a round last night.
Yeah, 5 drinks, $7.50.
I'll do.
And it was quality.
It was.
Pint of beer for €1. You can't beat it.
Someone who's not quite got to grips with pouring them is 58-year-old Cockney lad, Dell.
Still can't put a good pint. It's been here 40 years. I'm not joking, I can't.
He runs a bar with best mate Mike.
2, 1, 2. Sounds working good.
We do get on very well.
He tells people that, although I've been here a lot longer than Derek, he tells people that he taught me everything.
But that is the truth.
My music.
I taught you everything you know.
And Dell's girlfriend Denise helps out when she can.
Like looking after a couple of kids. It's probably harder than looking after a couple of kids, to be fair.
Oh, bang their heads together, Denise. Dell was a special needs teacher back in the UK. And Mike
1, 2.
is a DJ.
Well, I used to have an entertainment agency in Blackpool. I've been a DJ since I've been 14 years old, and I've just kept on and looking. I've got some great work from it. I've worked all over the world doing my DJing and stuff. Hiya, pal.
They opened their themed Motown and soul bar just 6 weeks ago.
Do you want ice in the Fanta Lemon? No. No ice.
And the inspiration came from Mike's childhood and family back home.
$3.50, please, sir. Started at the age of 9, I started pinching my sister's record collection so I could play them in my own room. All my life doing soul music, so I thought, why not try and move abroad and try and open up a bar and see how it goes. That was the main reason for me to come to Benidorm.
That's $3.50, my friend. Thank you very much.
They've sunk every penny they both have into the bar, but it's struggling.
It's a 16-15 change. It has been very, very tight. We live in sort of day to day.
Business has been quiet. And the stress isn't helping Mike's health.
I've been diabetic since I've been 9 years old, type 1. So I've always been on insulin. Around about 15 years ago, I had a double transplant as well. But it plays on me, but you just have to get on with it, don't you? Just have to get on with it.
But Mike and Dell have a plan they hope will turn their bar around.
Let's try Anna's Love then.
I don't know it. You see what I mean?
They're putting together a Motown show exclusively for their Motown bar.
Well, no, you can't do that. You can't do that 3 steps. You can't do that.
What, the box step?
They booked 4 of Benidorm's best performers for the show.
You can't do that. Well, that's your Waddy Waddy and Bay City Rollers. It's not soul, is it?
With only 2 of the performers available for the rehearsal, it's a slow start.
This show has to stand out way above everything else.
It'll come.
Early days for us. We've never actually got those guys together. So I'm hoping, I think we do really well with this little show we're putting together.
The 3 can't just be standing behind you. No, they've got to be doing something, haven't they?
We're just hoping that by putting this show together, that it's going to really enhance our business and help us financially.
Well, when can we not have another rehearsal?
We can rehearse at any point at any time. We're all going to be fighting for the customers. So if we put on a different show, a new show for Benidorm, then hopefully that will grab the customers in and come to our bar before they end up going somewhere else.
This is a life
Stick the bubbles on, mate. Will do, pal.
Lovely. Many of us moved to Spain to afford that champagne lifestyle.
Well, it's not champagne, but it'll do me. Cheers.
Sorry, Carol. Carve a lifestyle on a lemonade budget.
You're in the shower, having a lovely time.
Charity begins at home, so here are our bargain-loving tips in the sun to commandeering your casa comforts on the cheap. First up, you can save a bomb by sharing with your buddy.
Half the rent. Double the wigs.
And create your own creations.
And I'm proud to say that every single cork on this curtain was drank by me and the girls. Isn't it lovely?
Corking ant. Even your loo can save you a flush if you make it compostable.
He spends hours in here.
It's comfy too, and I can often sit and do Sudoku on my phone.
Living the dream, Rich. And remember, location is everything.
You see just there's the sea. 1,200 quid, 800 quid. Top tip.
Thanks, Dave. And someone who's chosen a unique location down the road. Further. Bit further. There we are.
Come and have a look around. Come in.
You can find a certain caravan queen.
That's lovely. Did that hurt your ears?
You what?
Sorry.
Bambi's moved near the Portuguese border, over 400 miles from Benidorm.
It's really quiet here.
Unless you've got your bowl out, Bambi. She shifted her static from the Costa del Sol last year, but not everything made the move successfully.
The telly got broken in transit and I didn't buy a new one because I thought I'd try and live without a TV. And I'm managing quite well. Saved me money as well. I might get one next year, we'll see.
Who needs a telly when he can just look out of the window?
Yeah, I've got a new view now. It's my little wood and I love looking out onto the wood.
The location might have changed, but Bambi's still selling statics in the sun.
Affordable living for people who are on a budget, like me. I'm bringing them money. It's all about the money. And our happy place, isn't it? Where we come after work. Well, I do. You're always here, aren't you? And I just chill out here with my dogs.
And when she's not...
Oops, threw my bangle off.
Careful. You'll usually find her with her friend Johnny.
So where are we going? Going to El Rocío, have a walk down. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Who also moved over from the Costa del Sol.
Yeah, we're best mates, aren't we?
She's not bad, is she?
And he's not bad either. He's all right. Yeah, we've been best mates for forever.
And they're off to explore their Spanish village.
Going to give us a bit of flamenco?
Oh! I never need asking twice. Ole!
Ole, Bambi.
That's why you come to Spain, to see sights like that, isn't it?
That's why people come to El Rocío, isn't it?
Yeah. That's Spain. This is Spain. I never thought I would like it here more than the Costa del Sol because it's a new place and it's completely different, but I do. It's much more me for this time I am in my life. And it's now right on our doorstep. This is what Spain's about. Buildings like that and views like this.
Speaking of views...
Here they are on their horses. How beautiful. How lovely. I do like to see a man ride a horse, I do. I think they look terribly handsome. We'll be happy wherever we are, but this has made it extra happier. Such a lovely place to live. We've certainly landed on our feet, Johnny, haven't we?
Beautiful Bambi. Back in Benidorm.
Yorkshire born, Yorkshire bred, strong in the arm and thick in bed.
The kettle's always on at Wayne and Dez's.
Cheers, my dear. Can't beat a cup of British tea.
It cools you down. Wayne's lived in Spain for 29 years.
Ready for the new show? If we ever get round to it, we're all ready for action.
He works as one of Benidorm's best-known drag queens, Miss Levi.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
No, you've had enough.
And husband Des is a DJ.
What's the one thing in the kitchen I can't live without?
They met when Des was on holiday.
Me? Oh, you. So, we've been together now 10 years.
Yep.
We've been married 5 years?
6 years.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 6
Do
years.
your homework.
6 years.
See me after class, Des. The couple work together, entertaining crowds most evenings.
Oh, great news, Des. Gary's on board.
So during the day, they donate their time helping a local charity.
Now, you know I don't have a budget to pay you, so you're going to have to donate your time, but I will make you a nice quiche as a reward.
Excellent. The charity is currently trying to raise funds to help and open a new women's shelter not far from Benidorm.
Listen, I'm busy organising a charity day.
And Wayne and Des have volunteered their showbiz services to put on a fundraiser in the heart of Benidorm.
So we've got 4 weeks. We want to raise a minimum of at least 2,500, would you say?
2,500 minimum.
2,500 minimum.
But that'll give us a good head start, won't it, on the women's refuge?
They're trying to blag everything for free, from raffle prizes to performers.
What I think is we'll go with single singer, big act, single singer, big act. I'm not putting no comedians on.
Oh, you're joking. $2.5 grand is a lot of money to raise for the shelter, but so far the event is shaping up.
Right, let's go. Let's see what he's doing.
I'll carry the bag, shall I, dear?
You have to have some purpose.
But they can't hang about.
Oh, here we go.
The charity's invited them to go and see the refuge they're fundraising for.
You'll stick to fundraising, I'll stick to driving.
Oh? We're getting a slap.
The shelter is in a secret location to help protect the women when they move in. It's been set up by their mate and fellow entertainer, Johnny.
I got your picture in my pocket.
And charity manager, Arn.
I'm gonna love my Wayne till I'm buried in dead.
Hey!
Shh, stop singing, Johnny. It's a top secret location.
How are you, John?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Hey, Arn.
I think that's the best welcome I've ever had in.
Inside the shelter
Jesus.
is a shambles.
Nobody can live like this.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
It really does need everything.
I know it's been given a lick of paint, but you're going to need everything from bedding to beds to lamps to lights to curtains.
And the charity also need to cover the rent.
How much is the rent per month?
The rent per month is €450 a month.
So if we can up the game of the charity from 2,500 to 5,000, we can get a year's rent up front. That would sort of major help out, wouldn't it?
Hang on, Wayne. Did you just double the event's target to cover the first year's rent for the shelter?
We'll have to, won't we? Really?
He did. 5,000 is a daunting amount of money to raise.
There's no way I'm not making that target. No way. My name and reputation's on the line.
Right, we'll see you soon.
All right, guys.
I think having a total now of €5,000 adds a little extra pressure. I know. Yeah, but I know you.
Get me a begging bowl out.
Yeah, but I know you'll be able to achieve it.
Well, here's hoping, Des, or else Wayne might need to change his name. Back at the Soul Bar,
Morning, you three.
the gang are still practicing as much as they can for the Motown show.
There's only Chris missing today, so that's fine. We can crack on, can't we, guys?
3 out of 4 performers ain't bad.
You just Mr. Cool, you just sit there and no worries. Or do you just make it look good? You just make it look good, don't you?
Yeah, I just make it look good.
With just 2 weeks until showtime, every rehearsal is vital.
So I'm going to still bring Christopher on, obviously. So Christopher, Nikki, Jolene, Jonathan. If I get the names wrong, just you know what we're doing, don't we?
Just don't call me Jonathan. Call me Nikki, not John.
Yeah.
Don't call me Bernard.
Come on, Bernard, let's get practicing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 3 Before 8 Soul Bar. Tonight we have something special for you.
Nice Motown moves, Mike.
It's stressful and it's hard work. But I think if we can nail this, it's something different for Benidorm. And that's what we have to supply to the bar to make it different and stand out from anybody else's bar. And I think it's a bit of a dream to get this up and running.
He's enthusiastic about the show and it passes on to us.
It's no other show like it, so I think it'll draw a crowd.
And Mike's determined his show will put their bar on the map.
I think it'll be one of the best shows in Benidorm when it's done. It was all right today, we got a bit more done, didn't we? A bit more done.
The clock is ticking to get the show supreme. Let's hope the 4th top arrives. Sorry. Back at the wedding.
And Steve, this is where you get to kiss your bride.
Thank you very much.
With the I-dos done and confetti dusted, it means the clock starts ticking again for Louise to turn the room around for dinner.
This can either go extremely right or extremely wrong. Depends how quick we get it done. So, Lacey, you can put brandy for men's names and the flowers for the ladies. Because you want it to be perfect, you've got to give 110% in everything you do.
The wedding season is so busy, Louise hasn't a minute to herself. So, when she's home, time with her family is precious.
Yoda.
Yoda. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Did he just speak then?
He just said hello.
I think he did. He's no mug, that pug. And her life planning weddings couldn't be more different to how it was back in the UK.
Being in the police was just the best job ever, and it's probably the only thing that I really miss about being back in the UK. But I'm probably 3 times as busy as I was in England, so I have even less time now than I did previous to coming to Spain. But it's enjoyable because I rope everyone in anyway.
After a mad rush, the room's ready just in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be outstanding.
And the bride and groom couldn't be happier.
Wow, with a sword. Amazing.
I don't think we could have done it without Louise. She's been brilliant throughout.
She made us feel at ease straight away and she's helped us from start to finish. She's been amazing.
So enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.
Making people's dreams come true is a busy business.
Normally, the working year is pretty much chock-a-block. Some days I can be out at 6:30 in the morning and not get back till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
It leaves Louise very little time.
Now it's time to get the party started and go home.
But on the rare occasion, Louise has a day off.
I'm feeling pretty darn good.
After a week of hectic weddings, she makes time for her own dream, scuba diving.
I feel really sort of as if I've been given a second life, really, because I feel quite old to be doing it, to be honest. It's like something I've done later in life. I get told off sometimes for talking too much, but underwater I'm not allowed to talk, am I?
I'm no diver, but I reckon you'd struggle, Louise.
I've got pink fins, turquoise fins, and white and pink fins. I like to colour coordinate.
It's much more than a hobby. It's all part of her retirement plan with her family.
So my ultimate plan eventually with diving is to retire in a few years and go to the Caribbean and dive every day and hopefully get a job from doing this qualification.
To qualify and achieve her dream, Louise volunteers at the dive centre whenever she can.
You all right, Jordan?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you sure?
Assisting the instructors with their students.
This is the stairway to hell, going that way, but heaven coming down.
And every dive she gets under her belt is a step closer to qualifying.
Bye-bye, guys. See you in 40 minutes.
Until Louise retires in a few years, these precious days keep her motivated for the future.
The reason I love diving is because when you're down there, it's a different world. It's like being a spaceman, I guess, but under the water because you're sort of weightless and floating about.
After almost an hour underwater, it's back to reality.
Before diving, it was like weddings 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, constant. But now I have got a release, which has made me feel better because I can de-stress a little bit.
And until Louise can make her dream happen, it's back to making other people's dreams come true.
Got to get back, get planning and get on with the next wedding. So diving's got to be forgotten for the day and back to the weddings.
Over at the Soul Bar...
See, okay, here. I've been waiting for a beer delivery, it's finally turned up. I run out, unfortunately, of a certain brand of beer.
Lager's the least of Dell's worries. Their Motown show has been delayed.
We planned the debut of the show, and unfortunately, with what's happened, we've had to cancel at this moment in time.
Mike's fallen ill and has been admitted to hospital.
Because of his underlying health conditions, he's actually, it's more harder for him to actually fight it. But again, a bit of a double whammy. He's actually picked up pneumonia as well while he's in hospital.
Anyway, how's Mick? Have you been up to see him?
He looks a bit better, doesn't he? As soon as Mike gets out of hospital, we're going to get ourselves back on track. We're going to get the performers back in, get back rehearsing so we can debut the show that we've all been working so hard to achieve. You know, so yeah, we've got to remain positive.
Over at Camping Armanello.
Okay, so this is where I want to go over. Want a little bit of a kiff in the afternoon.
Nearly. Jill and Maria are head over heels for their caravan.
We're living our dream.
Yeah, our little house in the sun.
The couple moved to Benidorm 9 years ago from Wigan.
Yeah, pie eaters.
That's what it's
That's
famous
what they
for.
call Wiganers. With good reason, because good pies in Wigan.
And they've been married for 16 years.
It's an absolutely fantastic day. We had our
On the 18th of August.
eldest grandson as the page boy, and Maria had a bigger entourage than Madonna. I think, was it 5 bridesmaids?
Well, it just kept growing, didn't it?
Kept growing. 'Cause
Yeah.
What's also grown is the list of jobs Benidorm singer Jill has done in and around the caravan, like their walk-in wardrobe.
Personally, I would never, ever call this a walk-in wardrobe.
Well, it looks like a wardrobe to me, and I've walked into it. That's
Well, fair play. But Jill's adventures in DIY have earned her a nickname.
I do call her half a job Jill, not because she's lazy, she's full of enthusiasm, but she flits from one project to another, and I just want to see one complete project.
And half a job Jill's at it again.
Make you work a lot faster, these gloves.
Go faster, gloves.
After finishing the back patio, she's fitting the pièce de résistance, an al fresco shower. Right, fancy ladies.
Most definitely, I'm looking forward to my first shower today. I could have done with it last night when I got back off my work.
Although Maria's not totally on board.
Can kind of see the vision, but I can also see a lot of snags that we've got to deal with.
Don't worry, Maria. Neighbour Gary's here to do the other half of the job for Jill.
I'm just going to pull this.
Ah, that's it.
First job, the AstroTurf for around the shower.
Yeah, Jill, make sure you cut it over, not under. Because once it's too short, it's too short.
Go long, Jill. Oh, mind your toes.
It's moved at your end, Jill. So
Can you manage?
I don't want it to be too
I
short.
get you, Maria. You're right.
I don't know about half a job, Jill. Maria's a bit of a backseat DIYer.
Right, lift that up, Joe. Look at that. That's perfect.
Perfect.
A lady of all trades.
Not a jack of all trades, a Jill of all trades.
Yeah, that's it, Joe.
Beautiful, Jill. AstroTurf down, time for the shower itself.
Right, let's have a look.
Oh, this is looking a bit worrying, isn't it?
Does it go clockwise? Have I put it on the wrong way? Might just need a bit of brute force, do you think? Just
No, don't be doing any brute force, you two.
I'm with Maria on this one. Best avoid the brute force.
That's it. That's
Got
it. Done it.
There you go.
It's all coming together. Even Maria's impressed.
I'm actually quite surprised, you know. It's looking quite good. I am surprised. It's looking quite good.
It is. Now they just need to test it.
Drum roll.
Step back to avoid a soaking.
There's something happening.
Is it?
Yeah, here we go. We've got
Wait,
water.
are you telling me I've been through all of this for that trickle?
Time yet?
It's not quite Niagara, is it?
At least it works. Right.
It's a
Is it getting
trickle.
warm? That's disappointing. I mean, that's not going to cover you, Joe.
No, it's not, is it? No.
Half a job, Jill strikes again.
An anticlimax. That is a real anticlimax. Why am I not surprised? What?
Let's hope you get it sorted and the shower makes a splash, not a trickle. Back at Wayne and Dez's.
Come on, Dolores.
The day of their fundraiser for the women's shelter is fast approaching.
How's my main man?
You right? I'm all right, yeah.
But Johnny and Arn have popped round with their van.
We can't look it.
Come on. Look, my sofa.
After seeing just how much help the shelter needs, Wayne and Des have decided to help make it a bit more homely. They're donating some furniture.
There you go. Should we have a siesta?
Yeah.
We never rest. Me, you do it. We know it's desperate. We wouldn't even put our little doggies in there, would we? So we give them our sofa. Oh.
And it looks like Wayne comes with the couches.
Oh, I could get used to this lifestyle.
And don't bring him back.
You were sending me off to the auction, Des.
Every penny counts.
Des, let me out. We need the other sofa.
After seeing the shelter, they decided to double their fundraising target from €2,500 to €5,000.
It should get them going and keep them going for the first year, I should think.
Pepe agrees, Wayne.
Don't strain yourself.
Strange. Have you felt how heavy these feathers are? These feather cushions.
And the charity is particularly important to Des.
Well, I've always worked with homeless people. I worked with homeless people 10 years before I came to Spain. So to be back doing that again, because I think that's where my heart really lies.
Catch.
But the reality of raising that massive amount of money at one Benidorm event is starting to sink in.
The day when we upped the target to double, Des, I felt, oh my God, what have we done? Too much pressure.
Wasn't it you, Wayne?
Well, you've got to do it now. There's no other option.
Well, I'm sure it was you that upped the target and not me.
Oh, you fibber.
Well, it needed it, didn't it?
We'll do it, one way or another.
Time to find out, lads. A few days later, it's the day of the fundraiser.
Here she is, the bag lady. There's Des when I need him.
You could have made an effort, Wayne. Oh, sorry, Miss Levi. And here's Johnny.
Yeah, not your dress.
Well, it's me American dress, Johnny. One yanking it's off.
You got one my size.
Pretty little bow your size and your colour.
Just what I want.
I ruined your image now. No more the biker boy.
Suits you, Johnny. But Des has brought the wrong sparkly jacket.
None of them match what I'm wearing. Shall I wear a gold dress now?
Yeah.
Right, I'll do a quick change. Come on. Our public are awaiting us.
You've already got one fan.
Let's make some money, get this refuge open.
Get him in. Hey, hang on.
Come on. Sorry about this wait, everybody, but the boss has buggered off with the remote to open these shutters.
Hurry up, mate. Press your buzzer. Open sesame.
OK, in you come. Nice to see you.
But although the door's fully open...
I hope it fills up a bit. I'm getting a bit nervous now.
The venue's only half full at the moment.
If we don't get more people, we're never going to make the target, are we, today? So we're going to have to get at least double people in now to hit that target.
I'll work harder.
Oh, people, come on, people.
Yeah, come on, people. Or else Wayne and Des will fall short of covering the shelter's rent for a year.
I'm panicking now, I'm flapping. I'm thinking, oh my God.
Mike and Dell were busy preparing for their Motown show.
I think it'll be one of the best shows in Benidorm when it's done.
When Mike fell ill and was admitted to hospital. Sadly, he never recovered and passed away from health complications a few days later. It's been devastating news for Mike's family and for Dell.
We were like brothers more than friends. We did everything together. We went everywhere together. We was in each other's pockets. We were just the best of friends. I've never had a friend like him.
And today, the community is gathering together to celebrate Mike's life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today, of course, for the late great Mr. Mike Hughes. Let's make some noise. Good night.
You can't celebrate Mike without music. And there's a few familiar faces performing in his honour today.
We've managed to just get everybody from the community together and do an amazing afternoon for him.
But when something like this happens, everybody pulls together and, this is what we do. This is Benidorm. Good people.
Mike's sisters have come to Benidorm for his memorial.
We didn't realise how much he was loved in Benidorm for what he'd done here, as well as what he used to do at home and everywhere else he ever worked. He was an entertainer, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and he would have loved this.
He would.
He would have loved how many people were here to die for him.
The love is reflected in how many people have come today. Especially Dell, who'll continue their bar in Mike's honour.
Today has been just overwhelming. The amount of friends that we have and have come to support Mike, it's just like unbelievable. I wish you had seen how much people really loved him in this town. He was one character and I loved him.
Rest in peace, Mike. Back at Jill and Maria's.
After all this, all we've got is that anticlimax trickle.
Their outdoor shower has hit a setback, but half a job Jill is determined to make it rain.
Well, that's pressure.
Yeah, but I didn't want to wash my feet. That's not what it's for.
Maybe if you bent down. Maybe not. But Jill might have clocked the problem.
I think we need to connect it to the pipe here.
What was it connected to before?
Oh, the main water pipe.
The main water pipe that's coming in, yeah.
Yeah.
But at least it's working.
It's not working.
It's plumbed in.
It's trickling.
Yeah, but water's getting to it. It just needs pressure.
I'm under pressure.
Quick, Jill, before Maria blows.
I think it's a job for the plumber.
Half a job, Jill.
You're not helping, Gary.
It's not quite what I had in mind. It's certainly not a power shower. Oh!
Wait a minute. It's a Benidorm miracle. That's what they just needed to wait 20 minutes for the water tank to fill up.
You'd no faith in her, did you?
No, I did. I never doubted her for one bit.
Oh, you've changed your tune, Maria.
Just
look at that, your little face. I can't believe it's worked.
You actually look more surprised than I do. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought that was it. That little trickle. I thought, oh no, I've done all this and that's it. I could just cry. I'm so proud.
And word of the shower shenanigans has spread round the campsite.
Look at that. God, yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure they've seen a shower before. Either way, give it a whirl, Jill.
Okay, I think it's about time I got in, isn't it? Hey, should we get in? Let's get this news on. You can see my tan lines now.
It's all that outdoor DIY. Stand back.
Do you want to do the honours, Maria? 3, 2, 1.
No half measures here, Shelley.
Oh, it's cold. Woo! My sweat t-shirt. Oh, it's warming up and everything now.
Go on, Maria, dip your toes in.
Put your feet under there, feel how warm it is. Now this is what I envisaged this now. This is right here.
I'm absolutely delighted. It's fantastic. And got there in the end. It might have taken a while, but no rush in Spain.
See? What are you going to call me?
Real skill, Jill. This one.
Well done, Jill. You, cleaned up.
I told you to read.
In the centre of Benidorm.
Oh, people, come on, people. Hello, you all right? You coming to our charity day? Fabulous. You see, they're coming.
Wayne and Desi's fundraiser is starting to fill up.
Do you want to stay on the door then and I'll get the first act on?
Okay, yeah.
They need as many people as possible because they need to raise a whopping €5,000 for a new women's refuge.
If we hit the 5,000, we've got it up and running for the first 12 months, and that will be absolutely amazing, won't it? Yeah.
And kicking off the proceedings is everyone's favourite rocker, Johnny.
Are you ready for some rock and roll?
To Brits love a bargain, and outside Des is shaking his bucket.
It's getting there. We're getting there with a bucket. Some 50s in there. So we're off to a decent start.
That looks more than decent, Des. And indoors, the turns are getting everyone's feet tapping. And hands clapping. Even Ted's living his best life.
Come on, guys, get yourself in. We've got all Benidorm's best acts on. €3 entry.
Wayne's totting up the taking so far and taking his eye off the ball.
Levi, where's Levi?
I'm here.
I think you want to be on the stage, darling.
Why have you finished?
Oops, get on stage.
The grand total at the moment is 2,107.35, ladies and gentlemen.
After a slow start, it soon picks up, and now we're full to capacity. It's amazing. And we're still squeezing more money out of people.
Oh, it's going great. My feet are killing me. Can I just take them off for a minute? Oh, that's better. Pouring shields with heels first, it's no fun. No, darling, I look up to you, you know this.
The money's flowing in, along with the drinks. People are certainly having a good time.
Oh, Oscar, that's amazing. Thank you.
And the more they have a good time, actually, the more money they're gonna put in.
By the way, I don't take checks. I want it in cash, all right?
And it wouldn't fit in Desi's bucket. Oh look, Jill and Maria are here, fresh from their alfresco shower. And they're not on their own. A few familiar faces have come to support Wayne and Des and even brandish a bucket.
Ladies and gentlemen, what about my sister, Miss Booby Rocks over here?
Oh, you don't need change, do
No,
you?
no.
Good, that's what I like to see.
Everyone seems to be having a jolly old time.
It's been absolutely fabulous. It's
Fantastic.
just been brilliant.
Absolutely, it was amazing. Such a good afternoon. See everyone in there enjoying themselves.
Fun? I've had 7 hours of non-stop fun.
Bet you'll sleep tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please.
But have Wayne and Des managed to come close to that £5,000 target?
We've raised €8,578.16.
Amazing. Hang on. Des has news.
Who? Lisa's fella. Oh, Lisa and Nidge. Is that true? Seriously? No way. Oh my God. You winding me up now, because if I announce it, this has to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe this.
Lisa and Nidge, right at the back, have topped up the total.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to round our figure up to £10,000. €10,000, I can't believe it. I can't, not in my wildest dreams did I think I'd hit that. I hope to reach 5,000, but to double it, 10,000, oh my God. Oh, there's no town like Benidorm, is there? Proud to be part of the Benidorm community, aren't we? No other community like Benidorm. Proper working class town where we all care for each other, isn't that right, eh?
Well done, lads.